Now, I'll be the first to admit that I am extremely skeptical of the regulation coming out of the European Union when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. They are going to be making every single wallet provider KYC all of their users. Every single cryptocurrency exchange is going to need to KYC all of its users. And we are talking both centralized and decentralized platforms. If you want to use cryptocurrency in the European Union, you are going to be known, and those transactions are no longer going to be decentralized, and they are no longer going to be private. However, on top of all of the skepticism, this could bring some clarity to the industry. This could bring some legitimacy to the industry. And CZ Binance is praising these new regulations and praising the clarity as it's going to allow cryptocurrency exchanges and businesses to move forward in a more transparent situation and with some light about what they can expect. So let's discuss what CZ's talking about. Let's discuss what these regulations are. And of course, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. If you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you get KuCoin and Binance down there. Now, KuCoin and Binance, they do offer rewards for the more active traders, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you guys are holding on those exchanges, it is going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. So if you want to mitigate the risk of holding on a centralized exchange and make it your asset, you need to be looking at a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, listen, I'm skeptical to say the least about these regulations that are popping up in the European Union. And the European Union is, I guess, encouraging everybody else across the globe to adopt these regulations. Now, the clarity is good, but I do not want to see cryptocurrency at its core die out. I do not want to see the destruction of decentralization. I do not want to see what crypto was intended to be no longer be. But CZ Binance he's praising the clarity because if you are running a business, this is what you need to know. You need to know the laws. The situation that we're in the United States right now is the exact opposite. The SEC, the CFTC, they will not provide any clarity whatsoever, yet they are willing to sue and take to court and litigate every centralized and decentralized exchange in existence. It is a much different approach here in the United States than it is over in the European Union right now. And unfortunately for U.S. citizens, cryptocurrency exchanges are fleeing the United States. And they could potentially be fleeing to places like the European Union that is offering this cryptocurrency regulatory clarity. Now, the article goes on to say EU introduces a Markets in Crypto Assets Law, or MICA. Could be Mika. I'm saying MICA. The European Union Parliament has passed into law to combat its long-standing battle against the crypto market. For a long time, the crypto industry has gone without regulations, and it's been concerned for several regulatory bodies. In a bid to curb this menace, several regulatory bodies across the European Union and the UK and the US have since continued to clamp down on the crypto exchanges and services. The MICA regulations should come as a welcome development to many, especially investors, as the law would ensure crypto exchanges are more liable for losses accrued on their platforms. Yes, but it does depend on what your intentions are in crypto. And I'm not saying that you need to have, shady ideas or shady intentions to use the cryptocurrency market. But crypto was built as a decentralized platform. Wallet-to-wallet addresses. It wasn't even built as an investment. It wasn't built so that people could go out there and buy crypto in the expectations of crypto prices going up. It was built this idea that you could use it as a currency. You could transact in it from one wallet to another without any, I guess, governing body or any centralized body. It was a truly decentralized participant to participant or essentially merchant that you could go in there and trade Bitcoin, trade Zcash, trade Ethereum from one wallet to another without the necessity of a centralized authority. And it has evolved into something much different since then. If we're going to be looking at cryptocurrency as an investment, okay, sure. Let's regulate it like all of the other investments that are out there. Let's call it a security, if that's the way we're going to be looking at it. But if cryptocurrency truly is a currency, it's much different, and the need for a centralized governance isn't necessarily there. Now, crypto industry bigwig Changpeng Zhao of Binance, or CZ Binance, took to Twitter to acknowledge the new crypto regulations. According to CC, as he is fondly called, this new bill in the European bloc creates tailored regulations that would better protect investors instead of outrightly witch hunting facilitators in the burgeoning industry. Now, sure, this is absolutely true, but CZ does go on to say that the fine details do matter. Overall, we think it's a pragmatic solution to the challenges we collectively face. There are now clear rules of the game for crypto exchanges to operate in the European Union. And I can completely understand that. From a centralized exchange point of view, you need that clarity. You can't be constantly wondering whether or not the equivalent of the SEC or the SEC here in the United States is going to come in and shut you down and sue your exchange because you're operating without the legal outside of the legal boundaries that they have not made clear to you. The U.S. is a very strange environment right now, and I do believe clarity is going to be better than enforcement, especially when they're enforcing laws that aren't clear. Now, here's a couple of strange things that you guys may or may not know about these MiCA regulations that are out there. Number one, all wallet providers, whether you're central or decentral, must KYC their customers. There's going to be no more decentralized crypto spaces. You're not just going to be able to go download a MetaMask wallet and use it with these new regulations. You're going to need to put in your social security number or your social security number equivalent if you don't live in the United States. You're going to need to do that for decentral and centralized exchanges. It's going to be a much different experience than what we've got going on right now. On top of all of that, all of the exchanges and wallet providers need to get licenses. Okay, that's great. I understand that, so that they're not out there, scamming people. But at the same time, that is a huge barrier to entry to the cryptocurrency market. This decentralized idea where anybody and everybody can participate, if a license is required and you cannot afford one, you cannot get one, you cannot participate. So it definitely cuts down on the amount of industry players that we can see, and it definitely adds a huge barrier to entry. And finally, this one is crazy, and I just learned about this one. The MiCA aims to protect cryptocurrency transactions and transfers above 1,000 euros from self-hosted wallets can be traced and even blocked if there is a hint of suspicion. Think about that. You're going to move from your self-hosted wallet somewhere onto an exchange, and they have the right, not the exchange, but the government has the right to block that transaction, trace that transaction, and do whatever they want to that transaction. It is no longer a decentralized cryptocurrency world when the regulators have control of all of the financial transactions that take place the same way that they do with the current fiat system. Yes, it is nice to have clarity in the industry, but $1,000 transactions or €1,000 transactions, my goodness. And just to, clarify this a little more or ease the tension a little bit more, it does say that this rule does not apply person-to-person transfers, and they do not involve a provider or transfers between providers acting on their behalf. So if you're swapping from one of your wallets to another one of your wallets, those transfers are not going to be traced, regulated, and potentially stopped based on suspicion. But nonetheless, guys, I am not one that advocates for more and more and more government control. If you do, okay, nice that we've got this clarity coming in, but at a certain point, the government doesn't need control of every aspect of your life, especially something that was created to alleviate the control of a central authority like cryptocurrency was. I want to know what you guys think about these new regulations down in the comments below. And of course, hey, if CZ says it's good, man, we might see a bounce and we might see a flow back into the cryptocurrency space. The guy's smart. I trust the guy. You know, he's doing what's right for his business. So if he thinks it's going to be a good idea, depending on what the actual laws are, hopefully we see it play out with some benefits to the upside. So let me know what you guys think down there. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Claybro883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.